And we are live. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties. So, yeah.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's session of Sins of the Fallen, where we last left off. The party had gotten the cart with the sarcophagus all packed up, and they headed to a warehouse in the docks quarter in order to meet with a potential seller, a noblewoman by the name Lady Balama Augusta. They have made their way into the warehouse where she is waiting with a group of her house guard. You can see all the guards have kind of intricate looking armor with her family's coat of arms on it, decorating it. And she is standing there waiting as roll the cart with the sarcophagus in the back into the warehouse. And that's where we'll pick back up. So, as you come in, I forget. Cat, did you turn yourself into a cat again?
Yes, I'm that same
Okay.
cat that I was when I met her the first time. I turned into it at like the last possible moment.
Right. Yeah, you like right outside the warehouse.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Who all from our little NPC entourage is also here?
So we got Arthur and Athelos are both there, as well as Toshi and Fira. As you guys haven't seen Curiosity since you got to the city, you don't know where she is. Also, Sorth was doing her own thing, so she is also not there.
Okay.
So, as you make your way in, Lady Augusto says, "Welcome. I wasn't quite sure who was going to show up tonight." She gestures over to the feline form of Cat, who I believe was like on Kit's shoulders or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, "See, we have a mutual friend. Is this group of yours? Are you the ones who procured this artifact?"
That's us.
All right. Well, I'll want to inspect the item, of course, to judge its authenticity. But before I do that, I'm curious. Where did you find this object?
I like to imagine we
Looks
look at
over
our
at
fun
Arthur.
NPC
No,
friends.
I was gonna say, weren't we giving them a super vague description before when people were asking that? Like, I think
Yeah, I don't remember
we've
the
been
vague
asked
description
it
we
before.
were given. I don't remember what we were telling people.
It
I think
was
we
in
were...
like the mountains to the something east, northeast, southeast. I don't remember.
The mountain's over there.
Over
Yeah.
yonder.
Yes, over yonder.
Point in a random direction. That way.
two of us
The
point
ocean.
one direction, somebody else points
Yeah.
another completely different direction.
Do you need me to drag you over to the world map?
You
Yes,
want to hit us
please.
with that one
That would help.
There you go.
Hey, there we go.
Because oh, cute little picture of us. We had that last time. So cute. Anyway.
Yeah, I made that
Yeah.
last time we had the map shown.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's to show where we are.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I even dropped it in the Discord chat.
Oh, look.
Yeah, we do
That's
appreciate
all
your
I
hard
got.
work.
We do. I'm
swear.
sorry.
It's fine.
Uh,
It's fine. I'm
having a
used
rough
to
time
it.
lately. Okay.
I don't remember where we said we found this thing.
Where was the place we were?
Was it over here?
I think so, because I think we were saying it from those mountainy-ish.
The reason I
area.
thought it was like over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought we said the mountains, the far away, the far awayer mountains. Yeah, those ones.
oh, okay.
So, well, when we started this, I'll remind you, we didn't have the map yet. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there wasn't an exact place on the map for the asylum, if that's what you're referring to.
Yes.
Um,
Silent.
but I would say the asylum would most likely be. I don't have like a map marker, unfortunately.
Just
There's
draw a circle or a happy face.
I would say it's like right above, like, I'd say like the N in Orin. Oh my god.
Whoa!
That is
That's the
huge.
fattest map marker I've ever
There-
seen. Holy shit.
Whoever
Okay.
put that there, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna say I imagine it was Josh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then, yeah, it would make sense if we said it was over there. By those further mountains, right? I think
Yeah.
that was what we had decided.
Yeah, I think we said we found it in the mountains.
When we did get the mountain, or the map.
When we got the mountains.
When we got, look, it's fine. Leave me alone, I'm crazy.
It's been a week.
So yeah. Although I guess we're leaving this one up to Arthur to because we just looked at him
Yeah.
when she said where did we get it. So
Okay.
you're up, buddy.
Making me have a conversation with myself. I get it.
It's the best. It's the most fun thing to do.
We believe in you.
Well, unfortunately, Arthur doesn't realize that you guys were trying to keep that information hidden. So Arthur just straight up tells her where he found it.
Well,
That's fine. You know what? Go for it, bro.
Yeah, he tells her about finding it underneath the asylum on the northern side of this of the Orin Mountains here.
That doesn't necessarily have to mean that we were in that asylum, you know?
Yeah, we just found it. It's fun.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I would like to take a look then to see what type of origin such an object so close to our capital could have.
Do the guards with her look like chill? Like, what kind of vibes are they putting off? Are they putting off like hostile vibes, chill vibes? We're just
Make
here
it-
'cause we were told to be here vibes.
Make an insight check.
All right.
She's looking for the "Are we going to be murdered by these guys?" vibes.
Sure.
Yeah. 14.
Okay. You can tell that the guards are watching your group. They're not like actively hostile, but like they're also not far from their weapons. Like they're not chill at the moment, as you put it.
Not chill vibes. Okay.
Yeah, but they're they look professional. Their job is to protect her, and that's what they're doing.
Okay.
And as she kind of starts to move towards the cart to look at it, the guards do move with her, so that you giving like a buffer between her and you guys.
I would like to hop on top of the sarcophagus as a cat when she goes to look at it. Like before she's there, probably, but just to like be chilling.
Sure, yeah. The guards allow that because you're a cat. Why would?
Yeah,
Why? What could a cat do?
exactly.
All of them pull their swords like,
Oh.
ah! way too on edge.
Yeah.
So she moves next to the cart and she starts inspecting it.
Keeping an eye on her face as she inspects it.
Several tense moments of silence go by as she inspects the sarcophagus. And she looks at you, Kat, and she says, "You weren't kidding. It doesn't seem to have an opening."
I'll just say in her head, I wouldn't lie about that.
Well, I thought maybe it was just hidden and you just couldn't find it for whatever.
What are you thinking then?
Well, and she kind of stands up straight to inform all of you of her findings. This sarcophagus, it is quite magical. I believe the only way to open it would be with some sort of magic. What type of magic that is, I do not rightly know. I'm not a student of magic, although I do know a few tricks. I'm more of a student of history. And I can tell you that the tools required to make this sarcophagus do not exist in our history.
Weird.
Well, the good news for that is that it makes it also incredibly valuable.
Yeah, and I'll say
Mhm.
probably at the same time as you saying that in her head, I'll say, does that mean you want it more or less?
Well, I am interested, I will say that. I usually go more for artifacts of a natural sort, so of this I'm quite certain is unnatural. I just don't know how unnatural. Nonetheless, I would be interested in purchasing this item from your group, as I'm sure there would be other parties interested in it that know more than I do.
We do have another buyer potentially. Almost a private bid, I guess. How much would you offer?
Well, I suppose, how much do you want for it?
Dang it.
You have
forget how much we said.
For some reason, I don't have it written down, and I don't
No,
know
Oh
why.
I
my
know we're
god,
getting,
that's so
like-
funny.
We're getting like I
Okay.
thought I wrote it down somewhere too, but
Does
apparently
anybody
not.
check the campaign
I can-
notes in the Discord?
I left it in my other animal skin.
Sorry. No, I think
I know
we're
we-
getting like 10,000 from the other
10,000?
guy, right?
10,000.
That's
yeah.
the other
Yeah.
guy. So
Yeah,
we
okay.
want her to beat that, but she's asking how much we want.
25,000.
25. I think that was what we had said when we were
Yeah.
discussing this
Yeah,
last
that
time
sounds
too.
familiar.
Okay.
I almost feel like we're shooting ourselves in the foot by going so low.
Well,
This is
25,000 is a lot.
25,000 gold. This is a lot of money. 250,000.
I feel bad. It's fine. I'm
25,000.
literally greed.
And I
can ask
want it
for
in all
more.
nickels.
All
Impressive,
copper
considering
pieces.
nickels don't even exist in this one.
I'm gonna say.
A million nickels.
It's very similar to. Damn it! I spelled it wrong.
No. Why don't we write anyway? It's
Pickles.
fine. Yeah, I guess in her head I'll say we were looking at 25,000.
Int- That's a bit too much than what I'd be willing to spend. How about 8,000?
We can go down to 15, but no lower. Just imagining how stupid this must look. She's debating with a cat.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, if I purr a little, do I get advantage?
No.
For my cuteness, if I'm cute, little
If
kitty
I purr
cat.
a little, would she get it? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, good. I have
That gives her
I'm
disadvantage.
proficient, but I shouldn't be the one talking. It's fine.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
talking to you.
I know I shouldn't have been talking in the other stuff. It's
You,
fine.
you,
Everyone's
set
fine.
this up.
I know. I thought we were gonna do it together. I'm doing like
Progressive, just like losing it as she talks. It's just like, I know. Oh, it's funny.
Hmm. Fortunately, right now, the most I can spare for an endeavor like this would be 10,000.
God, now they're at the same number. What do I do? Kit's just gonna hear in her head, panic, panic. What do I do?
Wait, is she?
That's-
She's talking out loud to the cat though?
Yeah,
right?
she is talking out
Yeah.
loud to the cat. She's just responding to Cat, who is speaking psychically
As a cat. Okay.
as a
yeah.
cat. Yeah. Which I like to think that she's also meowing as she's speaking psychically.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a really good Lady
Um,
Llama look cuckoo.
Casper to Cat telepathically
This
would
is-
just say, I feel like we can also convince her to give us passes into their district so we can roam in and out as we want.
Such... Man wants access to the elite.
I'm just gonna say, well, help and talk with me. And
She's talking to you.
I will stand up hop off the sarcophagus and walk over to Casper and say it's his deal. And look up at him.
You're throwing them. You're throwing it into his lap.
Room under the carriage right there. Just
Yeah. You know what? I'm struggling.
Absolutely incredible.
She's like, "Do you want our nighttime discussions to continue? Well, then, fucking get on the ball, bruh."
God.
So proud of my sister. She literally the best.
All right, and your name is, sir?
Oh no.
Can't wait for this.
My name is Cassius Verilius Demetrius Maximus I. Most people call me Casper.
Interesting. I'm not familiar with your family name. Are you from a foreign house?
Yes. I am not from Orin. Or the Orin Empire, I should say.
Ah. Alright then. Well. Sir Casper, as it was. You've heard my last offer of 10,000 for your feline friend. What say you? In case you were wondering, her last offer was 15.
We were really hoping to get 15 for it. At the very least, which it sounds like she spoke with you and told you. 10,000 is substantial. But it's also the same amount we've been offered before.
Oh, I see.
If you're unable to offer any additional coin, perhaps we could discuss some other opportunities for enriching the deal.
Interesting.
Casper's just gonna hear in his head, "Man, you're so much better at this than I am." And I go back over to the sarcophagus.
He just
and,
responds
lay
with-
on it.
His only response is, I know.
Hiss.
Interesting. What other opportunities did you have in mind?
I would also like access to the noble housing district without being stopped by the guard.
Is that just for you or for everyone of your cohort here?
He does pause for a second and think and consider everything. It would be
Man.
very considerate for all of us. But if I'm the only one that is able to, I understand.
This is something that can be arranged. So it'd be 10,000 gold and 9 passes into the lavish quarter.
Stand up. Just has a...
Well, there's
Oh, I guess 11. I forgot about the 2.
Yeah, 7
I
of us
forgot-
plus the 4 NPCs. Yeah.
I forgot about
Mhm.
Toshi and Fira. Yes, 11 passes. That I can work with.
This seems reasonable to me. Does anybody else have any input? You all have a voice.
It's agreeable to me.
What about our
Also-
other offer?
Fairly agreeable.
Well, the other offer was the same amount of coin, but less perks.
They understand that this kind of work is competitive, and that a seller must go with his best option.
I was just wondering if they would come back with another counter offer.
They were unable to go any higher.
Well, fair enough.
And therefore their best offer is not good enough in comparison.
Sounds fair to me.
Are the 4 of you okay with this deal? Looks over at the NPCs.
You can see, um, Arthur's just been kind of standing there with kind of like a wide-eyed, like, look on his face, like he wasn't expecting to get that much money. And you can see that Athelos is trying very hard to hide a very happy look on his face that is betraying him as he seems to be licking his lips a little bit.
Oh, bro, calm down.
So many questions!
That's super sus,
Can we,
Athelos.
Internally, just thinking, Athelos, could you turn down the cannibal Shia LaBeouf vibes you're giving off?
I can't
That's
tell
actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I can't tell if he's like I just don't understand the vibes. Like, is this man just extra horny for money? Like,
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
greed and
Apparently.
lust put together.
yeah, he's the best of both me and Cat smushed into one.
Like he's not. It's not like he's not being very obnoxious about it. It's just like as he like kind of look towards him and like kind of give him a once over, you can see that.
Well, I
he-
know, but damn, man,
yeah.
keep it together. Like, you could at least wait till we're outside. Wait till you're on your own. Nobody needs to see that.
Oh my god.
That
Arthur
is kind of
says,
the face I'm seeing, Joe.
Oh my
It's
god.
a lot of licking.
"See, yeah, that is way too pronounced. That is not what
Yeah,
I'm."
just like panting, like.
I think that's what everybody's picturing right now, but
Well, I
Well,
am
then-
now.
Picture that, and then bump it down about like 70%.
Back it off a little bit.
So yeah, Arthur will say, "It sounds good to me."
Oh. Meow meow.
So it seems like we are all in agreement then.
We're here in her head. Okay, but I'm still kind of want to know what's in it.
She says, "Me too." And then a moment later, you all find yourselves standing in darkness as all of the lights of the torches filling the warehouse with light go out at once.
Oh boy.
I cast mage armor on myself.
I'm sure this is
Uh,
fine.
I draw
I'm
my sword.
still gonna just be standing on the sarcophagus like, oh boy.
Malkyr gets the great axe out.
I cast light.
Have anything that makes light. So
Yeah,
good job.
I would call a flame to my hand as well.
All right. You quickly shine your light sources, and you can see that several of the guards have been knocked unconscious, as well as Toshi and Fira behind you.
Is Curiosity coming to now just steal the sarcophagus from us? I would die of
You know what?
laughter.
Good for her.
I mean, it would
We
surprise
just
me if it was
ignored
just
her,
Sorth.
and then she's just like, Sorth and Curiosity were like, fuck these guys.
We didn't ignore her. She left us.
Well, the way we ignored the fact that she left, like we were never like, oh, wait, guys.
Oh, where'd
where
she
is
go?
Yeah, we never.
I
We
was
don't
happy
know
to-
that.
I was happy to let Sorth continue doing whatever she was doing down in that black market.
That's fair.
Not my business.
Is it all the guards have been knocked out? Because there was like 4, right?
There was about let's see, there was 8 guards,
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
and 4 of them have been knocked unconscious.
What about Lady Llama? What's she doing?
You can see that she is looking around, trying to figure out what is happening as well. She is just as surprised as
And we don't see anything with our light sources up, other than our unconscious or the unconscious guards.
Make a perception check.
Woo!
Me too, as a kitty cat.
Perception.
Am I still standing on it even? I look down.
Mind you, I don't have dark vision, but you know. Oh my god, Kayla, you're so right. I will
Going to-
lose.
I'm-
I will be so I will be so upset.
Yeah, just
Can't-
why
I
would you
can't find his name in my notes.
put that
Oh.
into the...
Why did you? Oh god.
Just don't say it out loud.
Not.
Okay,
Don't
is it
will
just
into
is it just
existence.
Kid and Cat that are rolling then?
Oh no, I would also like to roll.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Rex, continue.
Oh,
Oh boy.
All
Kayla
right.
is just cursed to never see.
Hey,
No.
I rolled twice today and I rolled a 2 and a 3, so...
Mhm.
So, Ruby, you don't notice anything in the chaos as all of your friends and all of the guards are like pulling their weapons out, trying to figure out what's going on. Cat, you are distracted as you try to look around as the sarcophagus seems to be moving. And it just seems to be getting lifted off the cart by itself. Kit, with your roll, second. Okay. With your roll, you're able to see a figure run into one of the side rooms just as the lights start to flash on it.
Do I also notice that the sarcophagus is moving?
Yes. Now that like several light sources have sprang up, you notice that everybody notices that the sarcophagus is currently floating off of the cart there and is starting to raise up towards the ceiling. With Cat. Cat, you jumped off to go be over by
Yeah.
Casper. That's right.
Well, but then when he
Oh, no,
was
she went
talking
back.
to her, I went back
Oh, you
onto
did go
it.
back? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, with you kind of like holding on with like your cat claws, trying to hold on to it.
I will quickly point out to like in the direction of like the figure that I saw moving, and I'll just yell out, "Someone's over there!" And at the same time, I will do adjust density on the sarcophagus to make it 2 times to double its weight to see if that slows down it being moved. I don't know how it's being moved, so
You just crush whoever's lifting it.
I don't know if it's being like magically moved or if it's like I don't know what's going
It's
on.
currently
But I
being
will.
lifted over my head, so I'm about to get crushed.
Yeah,
Oh my god, he was betraying us.
unless you're standing in the cart.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to be in the cart because it was in the cart. So.
No, I was standing right next to the cart, so
Well, I mean, unless the thing starts swaying, you should be fine. But yeah, so I point out the person that I saw running away, and then I will make this thing
All right.
heavier.
So as you make this thing heavier, it starts to stops to levitate, and it comes crashing back down, smashing the cart, and now the sarcophagus is just on the ground.
It's fine. I prefer it here on the ground rather than flying in the air.
Yeah. Then going who knows where.
Especially when my sister is floating away with it.
Oh. If that didn't work, if it was like just a little bit too heavy or light still, I was just gonna turn back to me and hope it was enough. Push it over the top, but it was fine.
Just a tiny bit of extra weight. Boop.
Yeah, just it. But I will remain a cat then still on top of it.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, as a cat, I need you to make a dexterity.
Oh. Well,
You got this. Believe.
the cats
if you're a
always
cat.
land on their feet.
Unless a sarcophagus lands on it.
Well, okay.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Do cats have a bonus to dex? +2.
Yeah, it's just +2.
Hype, it's the same as mine.
Hey.
Okay, with a 14, you're able to kind of like jump off of the sarcophagus as it goes to drop, so that you're not like on it when it smashes into the ground.
Yeah, it goes out. But I'm still gonna be the great guard that I clearly am and hop back on it.
Okay, you hop back on it.
Yeah, getting my
Alright.
workout. Gotta get those jumps in.
All right. Let me roll something real quick here. Okay. So I also need a strength saving throw from Ruby, as the horses carrying the cart freak out from the cart suddenly exploding behind them and go wild.
Great.
Ooh,
Strength.
there you go. You can't see worth a damn, but you strong.
Okay, so you avoid getting knocked prone as one of these horses just slams into you. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Lady Augusto is not as
Oh.
fortunate. She is knocked prone. But she only takes 2 points of damage because I rolled better.
Oh, all right then.
All right. The two guards near her try to kind of like pick her up to help her as the one horse goes kind of running off to the far end of the chamber. The horse that kind of slammed into Ruby is just kind of like kind of bucking a little bit in that little area where you're standing before kind of turning around and running off towards the other horse. What would the party like to do?
There was that person that Ruby saw, right?
Ruby didn't see
saw.
shit.
I didn't see shit.
Yeah.
I saw a horse. Too late.
Kit saw someone run off into one of the side rooms of the warehouse, and she pointed it out to anybody that wasn't too surprised.
Yeah, I would. I'd follow that lead personally, so I'm gonna close the distance over to that side room.
I'd like to go with him if I am not too startled by this horse.
I'd say you're a little startled by the horse to go with him. So Malkir goes running off in that direction.
I'm not gonna follow him, but I'm gonna watch him.
Okay.
Basically, keep an eye to make sure I don't get shanked in the kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah, go over that direction. Make sure that we're not gonna get ambushed.
Sure.
I'm staying with the sarcophagus because this is where the money's gonna come from.
Same.
All right. So Malkir, as you go running into this dark side room by yourself, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
You got this, buddy. Yeah.
I'm surprised, given that strength and dex is not Malkir's strong suit.
All right.
Hilarious.
As you run in, you hear a crunch to the side of you, and you're able to kind of dodge out of the way as a column of crates falls down on towards you. Do you want to leap forward or back?
There's one going into the crates and one going away from the crates. Is that what I'm?
One is going into the room, and one is jumping back into the warehouse where everybody else is.
I have a feeling I'm about to get cut off, aren't I?
Yes, and it's your choice because you rolled high enough whether or not that happens or not. Either way, you do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the crates does clip your shoulder.
Okay, that's I can live with that. What do? Fuck it, we'll go into the room.
Okay,
He's a student of war. He's out for blood right now.
sounds good. You go into the dark room that you can't see in by yourself, with the wrap behind you cut off. All right. Casper, you would see that after Malkir went running into that room, the entrance suddenly got blocked off by a bunch of crates.
Oh well, we lost Malkir.
casual.
All right. And I would like Malkier to roll initiative.
Alright. Apparently I need a token to select.
Oh, sorry, that's right. You guys are still on the world map.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. Find my boy. Around here's there he is. In that corner. Roll it normally. Not bad. Not bad.
Anybody else that plans on doing something to help Malkier can also roll initiative.
I'm taking care of this
Torn.
box.
Okay, me too. We'll stay.
This box is not leaving my sight.
Fox and sister stay. I stay.
Yeah.
Same.
Unless instructed by sister not stay.
No, you stay. I need help.
Meow. Hiss hiss.
All right. Well, Ruby, as you get over the shock of a horse running into you, you are first.
Very shocking. Which door is
This one over here.
I didn't see anything come up.
I didn't either.
Oh, that's my bad. I am still on GM layer. Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, I could just make it over there. I'm gonna run over here. So is it just like crates, boxes? Like what's blocking this area?
Large crates are blocking the doorway.
Large crates. Can I hold my action to help somebody once somebody else comes over here to move crates?
Sure.
It's either that or I set them on fire, and I feel like as much as I want to set things on fire, I shouldn't set things on fire. So I'll just hold my action.
Sounds good. I should also get rid of the cart here. Cart's not there anymore. Alright.
And I'll yell for somebody to give me a hand.
Alright. Malkier, you are in the darkness.
Mm-hmm. Without dark vision.
Without dark vision, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Just in case, he will, as an action, pop his hell sight to sort of see if there's any magical sort of, or just anyone trying to hide themselves from him magically through like pass on a trace or something like that, or invisibility.
Gotcha. Alright. You do not see anything magical.
Alright. Just in case, I'm going to take the dodge action. Or, sorry. No, can't do that yet. Brain. Okay. No, I just don't like. And I can't currently see anybody else.
You can't currently see anything.
Yeah, so that's
You,
out of the
you
question.
are, yeah, you are in the darkness. You are considered blind at the moment.
Okay, so there's not much I can do, so it'll be the end of my turn. Aside from probably backing closer to the door, just in case.
All right. So real quick, Casper cast light, right?
Yes.
Who else made a light source?
I did. I used produce flame.
Okay. So you're kind of standing over by the crates with just a ball of fire in your hand.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
Safety first.
What was that? My roommate is yelling at.
Oh, sorry. I was asking other people's stuff. I was trying to figure out who has light here. Because I'm gonna turn the lights off.
No. No.
Cats don't have dark vision.
No, they don't.
That's so dumb.
Stupid.
So dumb.
Yeah, and Dragonborn don't either.
Neither do changelings.
Sucks to suck.
Okay, I've been preparing dark vision every day.
I was gonna say we don't worry, we have a
I
solution.
got us, but I don't want to stop being a cat.
Yeah, no, you're good. Don't worry.
All right. Well, Casper, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, this can only go poorly. I'll come over by Ruby.
All right.
And yeah, you know what? The crates are big, right? Like we can't see over them.
Yeah, they are large crates. They are covering the doorway.
All right. Not being being none the wiser, I should say, Casper is his first instinct for a solution is to Thunderwave.
Wait, I'm right here.
Yep.
I'm right here. Damn it, Casper.
Yep.
All right. Then I need Ruby and Malkir to both make con saves for me.
See, you're fine.
If I die via Casper, this is gonna be fucked up.
Be funny though.
Keep in mind, I currently have the same amount of health as you, Ruby.
Casper also doesn't know you're there, so he's just like, "Oh shit, a wall, boom."
You know
Alright.
what? Absolutely fair.
All right. So, yeah, with the thunder damage, you destroy the crates. Ruby, you are able to avoid the brunt of it, so you only take 7. Malkir, you had no idea that it was coming, so you get flung away from the door as they explode.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. And
Push
you
further
take,
into the room.
Yep, you take 14 points of thunder damage. You also take 4 points of shrapnel damage from the crates themselves as they explode into you.
My bad, Malkir. I didn't know you were there.
All right. Anything else from you there, Casper?
No, because we're not at the point yet where I can cast as a bonus action.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you wanted like bardic inspiration, right?
Oh shit, that's right. I'm a bard.
That's right, you are.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is.
It's gonna be one
This
of
is-
those
this is great.
campaigns, isn't it?
Yep. All right. It's all right, Malkir. Get up. You got this. And I'll inspire him. Don't die! Don't die!
You're not useful to me, Dad.
All right. Cool. B, it's your turn.
Oh, also, Mike, I said I was going to be guarding the sarcophagus, so I'd be closer to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
And I see Taylor's lit up, but I'm not hearing anything, so she may be muted or
Oh.
something.
Oh, yeah.
Or her microphone's not working.
That's interesting. Oh, she can hear us. That's good.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Try the usual disconnect, reconnect. So, since there's a little bit of silence, I'm just gonna ask, is there any other movement that I see around the room? Like any other, like, entrances, exits, or guards moving or shifting? Basically, people that we haven't seen yet.
So far, nothing that you can see.
Oh, I'm also checking up in, like, the rafters or whatnot as well, so
Sure.
doing a full look around.
Yeah. Hard to see what's up in the rafters, as it is like currently the only light sources are at the far end of the room. So there's a lot
That's
of
fair.
shadows up in the rafters right now.
That's fair. And she did say she's going into the room.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it would help if I open the door. There you go. Now that the doors have been permanently opened by an explosion.
Who would do such a thing?
Who indeed?
I mean, all of us, in all honesty.
Yeah.
If you guys struggled, I was gonna turn into a gorilla again. Or ape, whatever I was.
She's going in and readying to punch.
All right. All right. So she'll ready her action. Will bring us to Ruby, top of the order.
Top of the order. I'm also gonna go in the room. And I want to look around to see if I either see any movement or like see anywhere where somebody might have been able to slip out.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Never seen anything in my entire life.
Yeah, it's hard
I'm here
to
today.
hard to see anything with all the crates in this room. There could be all manner of hidden hidey holes that someone could be hiding.
I can't do that. I moved. So yeah, I'll draw my short sword. And I'll ready an attack. I guess I'll draw both my weapons and ready an attack.
All right. Sounds good. Malkier, your turn.
All right. Sort of look over to B. Do you mind if I borrow some energy from you?
Yeah, you usually do blood magic.
She is currently having trouble with the Discord, so
Yeah.
I'd say, I don't know, maybe ask somebody else.
It's either that or I ask Ruby. Ruby, are you? I don't know if you're okay with that.
Depends on how much. Not
Depends
doing
on what-
so great myself.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you so hurt? What did we do?
Call
Casper.
having
Casper did.
Oh,
happened.
okay, that's like
What
the-
happened?
I'm like,
Casper
what?
happened.
I heard that part. I don't know. It was
Yeah, it's called being friends with Casper.
I mean, also, we're level 4, guys. We don't have a lot of hit points.
We're small.
Losing 15 points right now is a healthy chunk.
I will instead, you know what? I'll just take the dodge action.
Hell, for one of us, that's over half their health.
Alright, you take the dodge action. Casper, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use, since I did kind of cause this, a little bit of the old healing word on Malk here.
Nice.
And as my action, I'm gonna dodge.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Casper, these two guards here, suddenly, one of them kind of lifts off the ground and slams into the other one, knocking both of them unconscious.
What the fuck?
what?
What's going on here?
Weird.
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Alright, B, it's your turn.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Excellent. I think my USB port that I've been using all of these years has finally bitten the dust.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just changed USB ports and it's like, I'm working now. And I'm like, okay.
Well, B, you readied your action last turn, and nothing happened, so now it's your turn again.
Okay. I'm pretty blind right now, right? Or can I see in this room?
You can see in this room because Ruby has a ball of fire that's lighting up the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I
there any
updated.
sign?
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna ask if there was any sign of like people being in here.
I mean, kind of hard to tell after the explosion.
True.
There's just kind of fragments of wood everywhere. So I guess the answer is yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll just ready another punch. I don't know what I don't know. So I will do that for now.
All right. Back to the top of the order before we go to Ruby's turn. Kit Kat and Felcrum, you just saw two guards slam into each other, going unconscious. Anything you guys would like to do? If you want to join in on the initiative, you can.
I mean, I'm staying with this box.
I don't really have anything that I can use. I mean, I have detect magic, but I don't think that would help me figure out where the source of the
I am-
magic is coming from.
Also going to hop
Yeah.
on the box, but just
Oh,
as me.
good. Well, I'm gonna stop being a cat and be just me on the box.
We're both
All
like
right.
superhero crouch
Um,
posing on the box on the
Can I
sarcophagus.
try? No, I feel like I'm sitting a little bit casually, actually, because I wanna. I don't know if you can actually do it with detect thoughts. Can I try and see if I can detect any thoughts up above us, or is it too high?
Anyone else's thoughts other than
Well, do you need to be able to see whose thoughts you're detecting?
I don't know.
What does the spell say?
You can see. Yeah. You can focus your
Okay.
mind on any one creature that you can see within 30
Yeah.
feet of you.
So, yeah, you would know that you need to see your target to detect their thoughts. So,
Okay, new plan. I cast dark vision on myself.
I
okay.
was like, alright, dark vision first. Detect thoughts second.
You
There
can also
is-
detect thoughts on the lady that is here with us to see if it's a setup.
there is
Mm.
also
Well, we saw other
subsection.
people already.
there is a section of this that apparently has been overlooked. You can also use the spell to detect
Oh,
the
yeah.
presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, then I do that instead of dark vision. Detect
You
thoughts
can-
first.
You can, as an action, search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
All
I'll
right.
stand up on the sarcophagus so I'm a little bit higher.
Sounds good.
And
You
search.
so you stand up on the sarcophagus and you put your mind out to try and sense any thoughts that you aren't from people that you can see. And does it say you know where they are, or you just hear the thoughts?
Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above, even if you can't see it, but it still must be within range.
Okay, so it doesn't tell you where they are,
That's
but you
okay.
do sense an additional presence outside of the people that you've already kind of clocked in this room, and the thought that you sense, you hear someone say, "All right, I've successfully split them up. Now to take them off one at a time."
I'm literally just in a super low voice to Kit gonna say exactly what he said. So and then probably just add, I guess they're real close.
Kayla, you're so right. This is Amu and the ship all over again. To get traumatized. I was like,
Why
why am I
using
gonna
the
catch
girls'
deja vu?
chat?
Yeah, I know. So was I. I was like,
I was like, why do I have such heebie-jeebies? Like,
Right?
what?
Well, I guess that's all I'm doing
Okay.
for now until next round.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, I got on the box and I'm still just holding concentration on adjust density on the box to keep it still from going anywhere.
I was just going to take the dodge action.
And then yeah, after when I hear Kat say that we might get now picked off one by one, I too will dodge.
Okay, but you guys aren't joining the initiative. You're just
Oh.
dodging.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm
I-
saying if staying back here keeps us out of the initiative, then I'm out of the initiative. I'm not moving up or anything. So
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna roll initiative.
yeah, I don't know if being back here puts us into initiative. I don't know.
Also, I'd like to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So my AC went up by 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Sounds good. All
Feltham
right.
and I have been played in defense mode. So
Oh my god.
until the trap card has been revealed.
What?
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ah, nerd reference.
Yeah.
Nerd bullshit.
More nerdy bullshit, I should say.
You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate desk.
Do you say a third-rate desk?
No, deck.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said desk. I was like,
Oh.
that's rude.
That's when you just respond, you're a first-rate
Got
dick.
I got this desk on sale. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, then we will continue on with Ruby.
Having been unsuccessful looking for anything in here, I'm gonna come out to Casper and also just try and take a look around. Particularly like looking up towards the ceiling. If I can see that far.
You can see that far. The problem is with like your light sources. It's filling like the oh, I'm blanking on what that's called. The rafters. It's filling the rafters with like full of shadows. So it's kind of
Okay.
hard to like make out where the shadows end and if there's anyone hiding in the shadows.
Okay. Then I'll start by just taking a look around this floor.
All right. You now see the 2 extra knocked out people.
Yep. Getting concerned. I'm
Mhm.
gonna look at Casper and be like, "You didn't see anyone, right?"
Not at all.
Great.
Nobody escapes my watchful eye.
I'm certain of it.
He says as he starts to produce a lazy eye.
Yeah, I'll still take a look around just to be sure.
Sure. Yeah, you'll go ahead and make a perception check.
She was bound to gonna go in eventually.
You know, I was.
This music just doesn't fit.
Oh yeah, sorry, I always forget this.
It's okay.
Clearly, we need some Benny Hill.
That would be more fitting, but also copyright issues.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, as you kind of take a look around, you can see, you don't see anyone like hiding. However, you do notice that one of the windows, like high up near the rafters, has been opened. So either someone got in or got out that way. As well as you do notice like there's just like a little bit of like dust that kind of like falls down from the rafters. So there might be someone up there now, but you don't know where.
Okay. I want to very carefully point out to kind of slyly point out to Casper where I saw some movement. And then can I put away my sword, my dagger, and draw my short bow as my action?
Sure. It would just snuff out your flame as well.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'll keep the sword and the dagger out. And I'll just take the dodge action then.
Oh, you have a sword and a dagger out?
Yeah, I forgot about my flame. I wouldn't have drawn my dagger.
Okay,
So I guess it's just my sword.
Just the sword. Okay,
Just the sword, yeah.
sounds good.
And I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. All right, Malkir, your turn.
Okay. We're gonna move into the main room since there's nobody here who's taking a move against me yet. You know what? We're gonna borrow some vitality from our unconscious guard.
Okay.
All right.
I believe it's gonna be a melee attack since we're not willing.
Yeah. Like you have advantage because he's unconscious.
All right.
I'm gonna kill this man.
Look, he's expendable.
It's also I don't know if this is like a is it the amount that you take like equal to the damage you do?
I take equal to damage done.
Okay. So technically this is an auto crit, so go ahead and roll another d10.
Okay.
So you would get 17 back. As
Not bad.
this guy who's unconscious just like automatically takes 2 death save failures. Not that he was dying to begin with.
But he is now.
You just see Malkir reach down, grab the man's forehead, and just leech some necrotic energy out of him. Alright. End of my turn. I need line of sight on motherfuckers to do anything.
Yep.
I have a question.
Sure.
This light square box, is this like a skylight or is it like someone has light there?
That is where there was a bunch of boxes on the map, and I put a bunch of floor tiles over it, so the boxes wouldn't be on the map anymore.
Cool.
That's just my own editing of the map. That's it.
Got it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
this is-
I'm like,
He's trying to vary up this one warehouse map.
So was that your turn then, Malkir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Movement, action.
Okay. Then that brings us to Casper.
Okay, as my bonus action, I am going to inspire Ruby. Just gonna say, did you find him yet?
Maybe?
Or it? Did you find it yet?
Maybe.
And then I'm gonna dodge. Because everything of mine I have to see.
All right.
It's
At,
annoying.
at the end of your turn, Casper,
if I'm still listening to the guy's thoughts and he were to like think like, okay, now would I be able to warn people?
Oh, I didn't see that you went on to initiative.
Yes, I did join
Oh.
initiative.
Okay. Well, okay. So actually, it's your turn. It would have been
thought
your
I-
turn before Casper.
I
didn't
was
realize.
just gonna keep listening to his thoughts.
Okay, gotcha.
So I could kind of be like, "Hey, watch out!"
So then, because you go after Malkir, you hear the thoughts of this person say, oh my, did that guy, he just drained the life from that unconscious man. It's the most dishonorable thing I've ever seen. He's next.
Oh,
Then
no.
I'd probably say in a not super shout but a louder voice, "Malkir, watch out!"
Okay.
How dare he use his environment to his advantage?
All right. So you warn Malkir, but then there's not really much Malkir can do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then we did Casper's turn. So now
Well,
at
I
the
guess
end
I could have been ready to do. Oh well, it's fine. Whatever. I already said it. I wasn't thinking. I forgot I can hold actions. Go ahead. It's fine.
Now, oh man. Now with at the end of Malkir's turn, or not Malkir, Casper's turn.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
I could have done something.
Suddenly, you see a figure
Sorry.
drop from the ceiling, and smash into Malkir.
No, don't be who I
It-
think it is.
Could I
Oh,
have
God.
wild shaped into my starry form? Huh?
Sure, yeah, that's
Okay.
something you could have.
Yeah, I did that. I'm an archer. Archer? No, I'm the chalice. That's the healy one.
Every time you pick your starry form, you're always like, I want to be archer. Oh, I gotta be cup.
Yeah, we need help. I gotta be healer. I can't wait till I can shift between them.
Yeah, every time. It's, man, I don't want to be the
I
cup.
don't want to attack. Oh, shoot Kool-Aid and star bolts at people. Anyway.
So I've been dropped from the ceiling.
Yeah, so yeah, this figure slams into you. You take 12 points of slashing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and 6 points of force damage.
Oof. Good thing I healed.
Yep.
Wait,
Let's see here.
I'm shedding light now too. More light sources.
What's the light?
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, Malkir.
I'm all charisma, no strength.
Alright, you are knocked prone as this figure slams into you. And everyone now sees, standing over Malkir, with their sword held high, ready to fight, is the Chosen.
Damn it!
Dang hater here. God
Do it. And I knew it. That's why I didn't bother probing into his brain, because I already knew it.
Time to die, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He will continue to attack Malkir. Now with advantage, because Malkir is prone. It's another hit for 13 slashing. And a third hit for 7 slashing.
Ooh.
Okay.
And a fourth hit for 13 slashing.
Nice.
How much total?
Fuck.
That would be another 33 points of damage.
I am down.
All right.
Mike, is that token what I think it is?
Maybe.
You're so dumb. Oh my god.
It is the only artwork of him I can find.
Oh my god. That is.
Everything else was like really kind of stupid looking.
Oh my god.
All right. So Malkir is down. That'll bring us to B's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run in the room and actually understand what's going on.
Yep. You've met the Chosen, so you recognize him as you come
He's
running
just like,
into the
"Oh."
room. And he kind of looks up from Malkir's form as you run in, standing next to Ruby. And he says, "You two." As he recognizes the two of you.
Just wave.
When did you meet the Chosen?
Hello.
In the alleyway, when we were investigating that dead body.
Oh yeah.
He was there and he disappeared in a puff of smoke, and we were like, wow, this is so dramatic.
That's right.
Really excited to get to stab him. 10 out of 10.
Alright, so B, you run in, you see him.
At least we're not us. Kit and cat.
I'm going to grab my bow and aim it at him and just be like, "Don't make me do this, please. I don't like you, but I feel like this could be worked out," she says uncertainly.
I don't negotiate with criminals.
Hate this man so
Harry
much.
toxic, just
Oh, it hurts my soul.
He just shrugs and goes, "Alright." And she
Kinda
shoots
fine.
him.
Come to find out,
Alright.
there's technically nothing illegal going on here.
Alright.
Clicked it, but I don't know if it's loading or not.
No, it went through.
Okay, there we go, there we
You
go.
hit him for some chunky damage.
Yep. You hit him for 13 points of damage, which is negated as he catches the arrow.
Oh no, it's
God
my
damn
feet. All of a sudden, B's like, never mind, I take it all back. Fuck you.
I'm also gonna use a step with the wind.
Random building on the dock isn't big enough for the both of us.
There's only room in this house for one monk.
Yeah.
Alright, so you step of the wind.
Yeah, I'm going to, Wait, no, is it step of the wind or... I'm sorry, I wanted patient defense.
Oh, patient defense. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Too many monk things.
Too many monk things.
Alright. So that's your turn.
Turn.
That'll bring us to Ruby.
should the others join the
I'm gonna say,
initiative?
when
Yeah,
we go to the top
Now
of the
that there's a
initiative,
target,
Oh, yeah.
I would like to join.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the two of you can join now.
Thanks, guys.
Would Athlos and Arthur also join?
I can have them join if you would like.
Yes. We need to kill this man. Not that we will probably succeed.
Alright. Alright. Still Ruby first.
Yeah. Can I tell that Fulcrum is about to join the fray?
Oh,
Uh,
Is it obvious that he's switched
yeah.
from defense mode to attack mode?
Yeah, I would say like as this guy just took out Malkir, Felcrum just went from a stance of like standing blocking the sarcophagus to shifting to look directly at the chosen.
And you also see a
they
little
literally turned the
smirk.
cart.
You also see a little smirk on his face as he regrips his sword, and you see his eyes flare a hint of green.
Very excited about whatever this is going to mean. I'm gonna do stupid things and win stupid prizes. I'm gonna step up to the chosen, and then I'm gonna hold my action until until Fulcrum
Ouch.
is in melee with him, and then I'll make an attack.
All right, holding attack action for Fulcrum. Sound good.
This
Which-
lady llama fight? Does she join?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, she her guards are going to start dragging her out of the building, as a majority of the guards have been knocked unconscious, and now open fighting is breaking out. Now that they know where the source of all the unconscious people is coming from, they're gonna focus on getting her away from him.
Yeah.
Well, looks like Sniv might get her sarcophagus after all.
All right, which brings us to Felcrum.
And he will head that direction, but on the way he will say, "Do not leave the cart unattended."
Like, I'm posted up on this bad boy.
I'm
I
not
know,
moving.
I understand, but he's saying it to make sure somebody is always right there.
Oh yeah, no, we're perched on this shit. We're not leaving. We're birds.
We own
And
here.
if Ruby
This
wants
is
to
our
go
house.
first, I am now in range.
Yeah, sure. I'll go first. With my short sword.
Me short sword.
With
All
your
right.
short sword.
I'm inspired, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. It's what are we at? D6.
It's D6.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, 19 will hit for 5, and I'm assuming you're throwing sneak attack on.
I'm throwing sneak attack on. I'm throwing a Whales of the Grave from the grave on.
Oh,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's the D6s.
Oh,
She's
sorry.
not good
No,
at rolling the D6s.
never mind. It's really the D6s. No, I forgot that the Whales from the Grave is for a second creature, so never mind.
Right, that's what I thought.
At some point, it goes up to also the creature I attack, but not yet.
Got it.
So just the sneak attack damage will be fine.
Sounds good. All right.
and I will attack.
Sounds good.
Boo.
Yeah, that'll miss.
I only have one attack right now, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
You and me. 5th level, we get an extra attack.
I don't think there's anything else I can do, so I will stay here.
All right, sounds good. All right. So that'll bring us to Malkir, who is unconscious. You do not have to make that save, since you are just unconscious. You are not dying.
Oh.
I'm surprised, given that, he stabbed me.
He's
Well-
also a crime fighter. He's not going
Yeah,
to murder people.
He's
Yeah,
Batman.
That's
He,
our
he-
job.
You're right.
Remember,
He won't.
it's
kill
it's
you, but
inverted
he also
now.
won't
They're
save
not
you.
going to try and kill us, more than likely.
just won't see us.
All right, Cat, it's your turn.
I mean, I guess I'm basically probably wasting my turn, but I'm gonna try and probe deeper into his brain.
Okay. What are you trying to find out?
Ugh, do I go for Batman's secret identity? Or do I go for, I guess I want to know everything related to this sarcophagus, like, if that makes sense. So, like,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, as you go to probe deeper into his mind, you find that his mind is a steel trap and you can't probe deeper.
Yeah. Oh god, it's the worst ever! I
Yeah,
figured
I
it.
hate this guy.
I
He's
know.
the worst.
I figured it wouldn't work, that's why but I thought I'd try.
I hated him in the one shot.
Before
Oh,
I try to freaking
Oh, you guys have met this guy before.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's the one who
Yeah, this
threw us
is-
in jail.
this is our fucking. Oh.
Yeah, why'd we get Batman?
Okay, so our job is to kill Batman.
With my bonus
new quest
action, I'll cast Healing Word on Malkier.
All right.
I can't even read right now. It's fine. There it is. I guess I'll do second level because Batman hurts.
Batman do
Yeah.
indeed hurt.
And then that also adds my chalice one.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
19 hit points.
All right.
Look up.
Look
yeah,
up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very good at lower levels.
Very good.
Yeah, it's not an Archer though, whatever. This stupid Batman mental protection or whatever. Oh, I guess that's my turn. Stupid Batman.
Oh my god, so funny. All right. Kit, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on Mr.
The worst.
That's a depressing amount of damage on 3d6, but
All right.
DC 14.
All right.
We have an uncomfortable amount of melee users in this group while playing a Graviturgy Wizard. So many of my things are like big AoE circles, and I'm like,
Corey,
this is a problem.
you feel my pain.
Yes, yes, I do. I'm like looking at like my future spells I want to pick up. I'm like, this, I'm gonna kill one of my friends. I can see it.
All right. So, he failed the save, but he is going to choose to succeed instead.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Of course, Batman has legendary resistances. Or something.
Oh, he takes 3 psychic damage.
Yeah, Batman, in your face.
In your face.
In your face. All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Casper, your turn.
All right. Let's see. As a bonus action, I'm going to look over at him and just be like, "Are you, by chance, related to the pigs that we passed on the farms on the way here? I can see the similarities." And just use unsettling words.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my action to command him. And I'm going to command him to grovel.
All right. What's your DC?
It is 15.
15. Okay.
And he reduces it by 3.
All right. So he will fail, but then he will choose to succeed.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, we got through 2 of them. All right, I don't know how many he has, but we got through 2 of them.
He's Batman. He has all of them.
This is Batman. He has the special ability prep time.
All right.
That's. I'm gonna move back here. That's my turn.
All right. Sounds good. Leads us to the Chosen's turn. So, he is going to throw down a smoke bomb, and I need
Damn it!
everybody within 5 feet of the Chosen, so that's Ruby, Malkier, and Felcrum, to make con saving throws.
Ooh.
Okay,
They
nice.
get me twice.
Team.
Yeah.
All right.
Ruby's like, not today, motherfucker.
So you lose sight of him. You don't immediately start coughing though from the smoke. You're able to kind of like cover your mouth fast enough to stop the smoke from rushing into your senses. And 1 second.
I swear to God, if this man can't avoid get provoking opportunity attacks, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right. And he is gone.
The rest of us see him jump out of the spoof.
Well, let's see here. Bee, Kitten, Cat would see him jump up into the rafters.
Okay.
The rest of you don't know where he went. Athelos' turn. He comes running up into the smoke. Where'd he go?
Good job, Athelos. Just point.
And B, it's your turn.
I just point for Athelos, and then I'm gonna take another shot at him because I can't reach him now.
Okay.
And I can burn his key points.
Well, it's only a key point if he throws it back at you.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, I missed anyways.
Yep. Just bounces against one of the rafters.
He's up there.
Arthur's
I'll
turn.
move.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's right.
Okay.
All right. Arthur's turn. Arthur doesn't really have anything that he can do.
Anime soft boy over there doesn't have anything he could do.
Well, the only thing that he can do, he kind of needs to be able to see who he's doing it to. I guess what he can do is he can make a spiritual weapon up in the rafters and just make a blind hit against the chosen. See if he hits. Nope, that'll miss. Say he will move over a little closer to the cat and then dodge.
That's Kit.
That's what I meant.
It's always funny.
All right. At the top of the order, Lady Augusto and the guards will start to make their way out. Oh. She disappeared!
She's in league with the Chosen.
They will move this way. Alright. Ruby, it's your turn.
So I can't see him from where I am.
You cannot. You look back. Actually, you know what? I say because of the smoke, you wouldn't have been able to see B point towards the ceiling and then shoot towards the ceiling.
Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I am not being able to see sucks. How high up are the rafters?
I'd say 40 feet.
40 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna stay here. Can I swap my short sword for a dagger?
Sure.
And then for my bonus action, I want to use steady aim to give myself advantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
And then hold an action, and if I see the chosen, throw a dagger at him.
All right, sounds good. Fulcrum, your turn.
I can't see him at all, can I?
You cannot.
Then he'll just yell out, "You fucking coward," and take a dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Malkier, your turn.
Okay. Get up from being prone, move 5 feet over, and we're gonna borrow from another unconscious guard.
We're gonna kill another. Anyway.
That'd be fine. They're not dying outright.
Yeah, but you're making them
But-
die outright.
Yeah.
Actually, can I rescind my order before he does his healing?
Sure, what are you doing?
I would still yell out "coward," but I would actually get closer to Malkier and lay on hands.
Ah.
Could start killing the NPCs and then he'll have to come back. Now we're thinking like evil.
See how much lay on hands is first before I commit to the... Okay. 8 plus the 7 from what I did earlier. Another D10 because he's unfortunately unconscious. Right, Mike?
Yes, he is unconscious.
Why can't I roll like this normally?
So 8 from Fulcrum, and then you do your thing for another 17, so 25 total.
Yep, back up to full. Malkier will unfortunately...
And the nice part is you get temporary hit points beyond that.
Oh yeah, I do. any case, he will shout out into the rafters. Goddamn coward! Come down and fight me like a real fucking man.
All right.
Is at this point Malkier's fucking annoyed with this
Noticing a theme here.
slash run bullshit.
That we all. This is what's going to unite us in evil. Our vendetta against the chosen.
Excellent. Excellent.
And you know what? I'll get out
I
the
know what our
spear.
party name should be. The Rogues Sorry,
Gallery.
Gallery.
Oh, that's
Commit
funny.
to the
No.
Batman bit.
We just need to call ourselves the Revengers.
The
Ooh.
Revengers!
Oh no.
I mean, come on,
Jesus.
come on. That's good.
Yeah,
come
and
on.
I'll take
don't
out the
like
spear
it.
instead of my my great axe.
You'll take out your what?
The spear instead
Okay,
of great axe.
sure. Can you just do that infernal conduit just indefinitely?
I get 2 die that I can use.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I have
Gotcha.
a pool of dice I can pull from.
I see. Okay. I was trying to see like per short rest or per long rest that you could do it. I couldn't find that anywhere. Okay. I
Yes,
see.
Mike.
Yeah.
It's actually 5 times per turn every time he wants.
It's like what the fuck? Like I know I just skimmed over this class when I said it was all right, but that's crazy.
That's a bit much. Yeah.
All right. All right. That will bring us to Cat's turn.
I know where he is. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Yeah, it is 2 per long rest.
Got it. Okay. Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire. Dex.
He's probably going to succeed because he's a monk, though.
He does succeed.
Yeah. Computing brain go. Nope, that's
Brain
my
is
turn.
brain go. Nice.
Yeah, that's me. Brain is brain go.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Kit, your turn.
As much as I despise that guy, I'm sitting with this box. And wait, can I see him?
You saw him jump up into the rafters, so you know like the general area of where he is.
Oh, okay.
He's technically not hidden, but he's got like some cover, so you can kind of
spells.
spell.
Woo!
True. I mean, he can't hide in the rafters if there's no rafters to stand on.
How high up in these rafters did he jump into?
Well, the rafters are 40 feet.
Okay. Then this is just in a 10-foot radius, so I'll just plop it where I think he is in these rafters up here, because I can do this 60 feet, and I will magnify gravity.
Gonna bring down the house.
I clicked on the button. I don't know if it's just taking a while.
Did it
Or
ask
if
you
it's-
what level to cast it at?
Weirdly
it's
enough,
all-
it didn't.
Oh,
So I think
weird.
I just didn't. So I think it just didn't work. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me just click it again. Maybe I just was like ever so slightly off, and it was like, you know what? No, I need you to be more on the ball here. Okay, there. That time it gave it to me. It'll just be a first level. Wow, 7 fourth damage is con save.
7 first damage. Sounds good. All right. He will succeed.
Do they
Take your
choose to succeed?
Well, no, he just straight up succeeded.
You.
I rolled a natural 2.
Fuck you.
Alright. Well, then enjoy your 3 damage. 3 damage?
4
Right?
damage.
4, right.
We round up here.
Round up.
I think
Round up
we're
here.
yeah, we're supposed to round down, but I think it's more fun to round up.
Alright, well then take your 4 force
It lets people with negative modifiers actually do damage with punch.
Yeah.
Woo! That's funny. And that's my turn.
All right. Brings us to Casper.
Didn't he say he was a crime fighter?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
Vigilante crime fighter.
crime fighter comes into an exchange, commits a crime, and then runs away?
True.
You know,
A
I
fucking
think he ever
coward.
admitted to being a good one.
Seems more like a criminal than a crime fighter.
He's
He
not
should
only a
go
coward,
punch himself.
not only a coward, he's a hypocrite.
Uh,
Two things we don't like here: cowards and hypocrites.
I will cast Healing Word on Ruby
Thanks.
and take the dodge action.
Okay. On his turn, Casper, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at advantage because you dodged.
Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Good thing for the advantage.
Yeah, you leap forward to avoid as this kind of pile of crates that you're standing next to topples over on top of you. So you are not knocked prone. And you only take 4 points of damage.
Close one, Unchosen.
Did you call him the Unchosen?
He did.
Yep.
Beautiful.
He's not so much chosen as he was self-appointed.
No, his mommy picked him for great things.
All right. Athelos' turn. He's going to put his swords away, take out his heavy crossbow, and shoot randomly into the rafters.
I don't blame it.
And miss.
Yeah.
Athelos. What a mood.
Athelos is trying. He wants his payday.
B, your turn.
All right. I'm going to take another patient defense, and I'm going to try to shoot him again.
All right. All right. He will once again catch the arrow.
Not even throwing it back?
Nope.
Jerk.
Because if you threw it back, it might kill you.
Jerk.
Coward.
Arthur's turn. He will dodge and make another disadvantaged spiritual weapon attack. And miss again. Alright. Top of the order, the Lady Augusto and the remaining guards leave. And it is Ruby's turn.
Well, I also can really do nothing at this point. I am. Oops, it's not what I wanted. Can I? Okay, I got an idea. Can I start following Lady Augusta and her guards.
Sure. Are you leaving the warehouse? Like using like movement and like action, bonus action or whatever to get out?
Yeah, and as I want to pause as I pass the sarcophagus, and tell Kit, and try to tell her quietly, so hopefully the goddamn Chosen doesn't hear me. And say, I'm gonna go with Lady Augusta and try and locate the guards. Hopefully before he has a chance to.
You'll just get like a weird, like affirmative vibe in your head because Kit's just so focused on this stupid little fucker up in the rafters.
Yep. Nope, that's fine. And then, yeah, I'm gonna slip out and I'm gonna try and help us damage control whatever the aftermath of this is gonna be.
All right. Yeah, if you're using like action, bonus action to run after them, you would catch up to them.
Okay. When I do, can I say, we need to let the guards know there's a madman just randomly attacking people?
I should also point out as you come out of the warehouse and go out into the alleyway, you can see there are more of Lady Augusta's guards that are unconscious.
Man, my man went full Batman Predator mode on us.
Hey!
Still a dumbass for not doing his fucking research.
Lady Augusta says, "Are you fucking crazy? We have to get out of here before the guards show up."
We weren't doing anything wrong. This was simply a business transaction. Unless those are suddenly illegal in this city.
Find out we needed permits.
Probably no in this fucking city.
Really? Probably some
Speedo.
form of bureaucratic nonsense that we miss.
Wait, you thought this was legal? Why do you think I wanted to meet in a warehouse to begin with?
Of course it's not legal, but we can try to spin the story.
No, you don't understand the legal system here. They latch onto their laws and they use that to make everybody conform to their ideals. If the guards catch us with that item that you were trying to sell me, we're already as good as arrested. Any legal battle that comes out of it will... Well, let's just say that the legal system, it doesn't have a low failure rate.
Noted. Then you should get out of here.
That's what I'm doing.
Since I can also, like, dash on my bonus action, would I have enough movement to step back inside?
Let me check to see how much movement that was to get there. See how much you would have left.
I think I used 30 to get to the door and then another 20 to get here.
Yeah, I'd say, to get right up to her, you would have had to dash a second time, but you would still have like 20 feet left.
Okay. Then yeah, can I try? Ooh, thought I still had a ruler out. Then can I try to slip back inside? Or at least back to the door.
Yeah, you would get back to the door.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean that's my action, my bonus action, and my movement. So.
Alrighty. Velcrum, your turn.
I'm gonna go back to the cart and tell everybody we need to just get the cart out of here.
Well, the cart's destroyed. It's just
Yeah,
the
we don't have a cart anymore.
I did not realize it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it came smashing down to the ground, it smushed the cart.
And there's no way we can get the fucking cart out there. The sarcophagus out of here without a cart.
I mean, you can try lifting it.
I can make it half of its weight. I can flip it and make it lighter.
Well, then try.
And then I can make whoever's gonna do whatever stronger.
Because I'm gonna start trying to move it.
New plan. Outrunning Batman. It's a great plan.
No, bringing him to our level instead of hiding in the fucking rafters like a goddamn coward.
Like Batman. Can I just say the Inktober prompt for yesterday was gargoyle? Anyway.
And in all honesty,
And today is scurry.
And in all honesty, Batman wouldn't hide in the rafters the entire time. He would come down and fight like, a man.
Well, I mean, this guy isn't actually Batman. We just.
I know. I said, we're comparing him to Batman. He's not. He's a pussy.
I never said he was Batman.
I know. As I said, we're comparing him to Batman. Either way, I'm gonna try and move the sarcophagus.
All right. What's your strength?
17.
Okay. Let me just do some math real quick.
I was gonna say right now. I don't know if he'd be able to move it right now as it's
double
weight.
You could change that.
Well, I know, but it's not my turn, so I can't change it right now.
That's why I said I'm getting
You
ready
can
to
drop
move it.
concentration at any time.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. Things you just don't know when you don't spellcast very often. I guess when I see Felgrim trying to lift this thing, I guess Adder's still standing on it, but I'll drop concentration on adjust density.
Yeah, so it's not double weight, which I wasn't. I would assume you would have done that anyway. Sorry, did you say your strength was 17?
17.
Okay.
17 times 30. You move 510 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to lift it, it is a bit heavier than you were expecting, and it does not budge.
Doesn't stop me from trying.
Yep.
I'm sure
that's your
everybody
turn.
knows what I'm doing, so.
Yep. Malkier, it's your turn.
Alright. Just out of pure spite and anger, he's just gonna be like, get the fuck down here, you fucking coward! Literally just gonna fucking try and intimidate the fucking rafters at this point.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Intimidate the rafters.
I
It
would
didn't
like
work
to
after the first
intimidate the
time.
rafters.
Like that's the weirdest thing we've ever said in this game.
No.
I still like who's the hurt.
I mean, this campaign, yes, but I mean...
Who's the hurtiest is.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna fucking basically just like...
No, I mean, we insight
all
checked a
sorts
tree,
of
for God's sakes.
Yeah. Just gonna spout all anger
we haven't
and
even gotten the
fucking
worst yet.
spite at the chosen and be like, God, fight me!
Alright, so you're just shouting, you're not doing anything else?
I'll move to fucking back them up, but
Man's
Go
trying to
up to
compel
him.
duel without casting
Go
compel
up to
duel.
basically.
Alright. Cat, your turn.
My man's got knocked unconscious. He wants fucking...
Where's Felcrum?
He
Over
wants
there.
blood.
I'm gonna move here, still on top of the sarcophagus, because why not? I'm gonna reach down and I'll cast Enhance Ability Strength on Felcrum.
Nice.
I'll say, super strong, even more strong now. Lift it! But I'm still standing on it. And that's it.
I will be holding an action, by the way, Mike, in case I see the chosen.
Right.
I feel so weird without bonus action. I know it's been a while, but just anyway. That is all. Fulcrum is drunker. Should I jump down? I don't wanna. Yeah, because he's trying to take this, and this is ours. So I'm staying up here.
All right. Kit, your turn.
I will hop off, as I don't think both of us need to be standing on this. And then I will recast Adjust Density, but this time I will make it lighter and not heavier.
That's good.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Casper, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over here. And kind of weak, but I'll still help move the sarcophagus.
All right.
So I only have 11 strength.
Oh my god, shame! Noodle arms, unite.
It is the Noodle Arm Squad, so
We are, when you take out our NPC homies, we are very strength light, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Why do we keep doing this every time we play?
I mean, we're technically the lowest strength in the entire group is 11, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
We're all
No, but I mean-
decently strong.
Oh, it is 11.
To be
Yeah, we have
fair,
3 11s, 1 12, 2 13s, and a 17. We're actually decently fucking strong.
I do like that now Fulcrum can lift half a ton.
Yeah, he's just gonna shoulder that sarcophagus and walk out.
Basically.
Funny.
Wait, what are we waiting for?
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
okay.
I'm thinking about something.
was
'Cause I had a
wondering,
number-
Nothing was going on for a moment.
Yeah, sorry. I was googling some stuff, and I realized one thing, and I was like, wait, that doesn't really make sense. Let's see. Maybe it does. Okay, interesting. All right. All right. So Casper joins in on the trying to lift the sarcophagus. Still, it doesn't seem to budge at all.
Even with like half the weight.
It is half the weight, but it's still pretty heavy. All right.
Well, I want to know how the hell they got it into the cart in the first damn place.
Carefully.
I mean, that's obvious, but I'm just wondering.
Well, like having the weight didn't make it like buoyant or anything. It's still like a heavy thing. It takes more than 2 people to carry.
Well, it's just that combined with the fact that Felgrim is currently able to lift a literal, like, ton.
Yeah,
A metric ton. Yeah.
yeah, that, and it's also half weight, and I'm getting assistance, and it's still not even budging. That's what's
This is a
bugging me.
heavy. This is a heavy.
Well,
block.
are you trying to lift it, or are you
I
trying
tried
to push
to
it?
lift it, and if it's not lifting, I was going to try and push.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Oh.
Then yes. Like you can push it now.
Oh, then I am 100% pushing that
yeah.
son of a bitch out the door.
Okay, yeah. You push it. Well, I'll have to wait till your turn because.
Oh, that's fine.
Because it was made light after your turn. But yeah, on your
Fair
turn
enough.
you can push it. All right.
Realize Kit and Cat really, you made your names so hard to differentiate.
Also, Cat needs to get off the sarcophagus.
It's not my turn. I was
know,
gonna do
I
that
know,
next round.
I
It's
know.
fine.
I know, it's a joke.
All right.
Gibbons really is a why.
Suddenly, the Chosen shows up right behind you, Ruby.
Oh,
Yes?
so we don't see. We can't see him out there. No.
Oh yeah, here. Let me get rid of the
I was
doors.
about to say the door is
Oh,
closed.
I was gonna say wait. Yeah.
There you go. And he is going to. He lands next to you, Ruby. And he says, "You can't get away." And with that, he is going to attack you.
Who says I'm running?
All right. You take 5 points of slashing damage. Oh, sorry, 7 points of slashing damage and 5 force damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can I see him? Is it? It's hard to tell, but like, can I? It's like
Yeah.
right on the cusp. So.
You can he would have like partial cover from the wall, but you would be able to see him. Yes.
So I could silvery barbs him then.
I guess. Yeah.
Then I do that. On
All
his
right.
Attack on Ruby.
Okay. I rolled the exact same thing.
Motherfucker. I do still get to give somebody advantage, so I will. Do you still get to do it even if they fail or if they succeed on the thing?
I think so.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you don't have to. Okay, then I will give it to Ruby. So you have advantage.
Hi, sorry, I'm back.
Oh,
Am I
Welcome
dead?
back.
Advantage.
No,
I
he-
did.
He hit you one time. I need you to make a strength save. You have advantage thanks to Kit.
Great. Yay!
Nice.
Yay.
All right. So as he hits you with the kind of concussive force of his blade, you do not go flying back into the warehouse. Which is good, because a moment later, the weakened rafters of the warehouse start to give out, and I need
Gosh,
uh,
he's bringing the building down.
and I need everybody except for Ruby to make dexterity saving throw.
How did those rafters get weakened?
Batarangs. I mean,
Old age.
Patterns. You say deck saving throws?
Dex saving throw.
Ew.
well.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
The dex is very much skewed in one direction.
Okay, never mind. I think I might have lied when I said we're I think we're
Yeah.
bad dex. I think we're bad dex-wise, not strength-wise. Thank God for B bringing that up. And Casper.
All right. So looks like just B and Kit succeeded. So the two of you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Everybody else takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And are restrained by debris that has fallen onto them.
Sorry, can you repeat that? My brain's
You took 9 points of damage.
That's weird. I definitely am still showing at 20. Why am I still showing
Okay,
at
yours
max?
did that too. I put
Yeah.
mine down and it.
I see you as having lost life.
Oh,
which
I
is weird.
don't. Neither of
see-
us have lost
Yeah.
on mine.
Yeah,
Weird.
I see me
On my
at
screen, you're
full,
both
but I
lower
definitely.
health.
Oh,
Yeah.
very strange. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
It's roll
refresh the
20 acting up.
page. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, sorry, was there something else to the damage taken?
Not for you.
Oh, okay.
We
Wait, then to who? Wait, what happened?
Everyone who failed.
Everybody
is
else has failed
restrained.
as restrained.
Oh, gosh, I'm stuck between the rafters and a sarcophagus.
Oh, right, I succeeded. I definitely looked at Cat's
Oh,
roll,
wait.
not mine.
I have
Oh.
to make a constitution to see if he's still drunk.
Oh, yeah, I have to make concentration on adjust density.
Go for it.
Is it just a constitution save? Or like a con
Constitution
check?
save. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, that reminds
I
me.
don't-
I need that
I don't know if
con
I've ever
save, too.
done these.
Oh yeah, for your shield of faith.
Hey!
But we succeeded!
All right, everybody succeeds on their con saves. Good job.
Twinsies!
All right. Athelos is going to try and free himself from the debris. He does so. Stands up and starts moving towards the exit. B, your turn. To try and free yourself from the debris, you can make either an athletics or acrobatics check.
I didn't know I was restrained because I succeeded.
Oh, my bad. I forgot who. That's right. It was you and Kit. That's right. Never mind. So yeah, you're fine. You
Okay.
can make your turn as normal.
Do I hear Ruby getting accosted outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll head that way then.
You would also be able to, like, see her.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
it's
true.
short, but...
And I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
Repeatedly. In the balls.
Repeatedly.
In the balls.
I'll use an unarmed. I'll use fury of blows.
All right.
Use flurry of balls.
All
Blah
right.
blah blah.
The second and the third will hit for 16 damage.
All right.
All right. Arthur's turn. He's going to try and free himself. He does not do so. Ruby, your turn.
Yeah, since I'm in the light now,
Yep.
I'm gonna drop my concentration on produce flame. I'm gonna draw my dagger, or redraw my short sword, That's what I'm missing right now. And I'm gonna try and hit him with my short sword first.
Stab.
All right.
Stab.
I don't think you would have advantage. You just.
Oh, I don't know why that was still.
Yeah,
still the first roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it would still hit. Yeah.
Nope. That's okay. It did roll it.
Yep.
Chunky.
Chunky. And then I'm gonna go for the offhand with my dagger.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Angry. I hate this man.
Murder must be done.
I know I'm not Wrath, but this is personal.
Oh, don't worry. Wrath is getting there.
That's it for me. That's all I can do.
Sounds good. Felcrum, athletics or acrobatics?
He's going to use athletics, and since I have the enhanced ability on me, should I get advantage?
You sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Unfortunately, that is not enough to free
That's
yourself.
bullshit.
All right. Malkier, your turn. Athletics or
Alright.
acrobatics?
Both the same, so we're gonna go athletics.
All right. That is
Boy
enough
is
to free yourself.
angry and wants to get through.
Yep. Yep. So you free yourself and stand up. So you
Yep.
still have half movement left.
And 15. That's enough to get into the
Yep.
into the
And
doorway.
bonus action as well if you have it. If you have something to do, I mean.
We're gonna interdict our good friend, the Chosen. I can see him finally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Kit, look at our health.
It's hard to tell. Mine is the same on my screen.
Oh,
See,
you're
I'm at 24.
15, I'm 16.
That was my action, right?
Yeah, getting out from underneath the rebel was your action.
Oh, you're
Sorry,
doing
I was
refreshing.
just reading through your thing.
Oh, you know what
Okay,
probably
okay.
happened? We probably both tried to update ours at the same time, so it confused it, maybe.
All right, Kat, it's your turn.
Oh,
Athletics or acrobatics?
yep. I'm. Oh boy, I'm so good at both of those. 15.
All right, that is just enough to free yourself.
Hey, you get up and be like, ow, and then I'm gonna healing word myself.
All right. Did you want to stand up and move at all?
Oh, I do stand up. Do I want to move? A building can't come down twice.
Well, the building didn't come down. That was just debris from the rafters.
I mean, rafter debris can't come down twice. Surely. Where's healing word? There it is.
Not on the exact same spot anyway, but if you
I
move...
can't read, but that's also plus my chalice. 13. No, I want to stay here. Yeah. Wait, are we running? No, we haven't decided to run yet. Yeah, I'm staying here. That's my turn.
Get off the sarcophagus.
Oh, I get off the sarcophagus.
There you go.
I forgot. Wait, kid's on that side. I'm going over there. Cat's gonna get.
Okay. All right.
That's my turn.
And Kit, it's your turn.
Well, I guess. This. Yeah, I guess he hasn't moved, right? So I can still see him just fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I will just use oh wow, that little one baby spell slot left. Guess we'll hold on to you for later in case. I will use just sapping sting. Boop. Boop.
Okay. Just a little sting.
Just a little boop. So I have one spell slot and I don't know if we're gonna need it, so I'm gonna save that.
All right. He succeeds. There's no effect.
Cool. I am also just maintaining my adjust density on this thing. However, I guess I'll maybe move out a little bit, slightly closer to the door. I guess. Yeah.
All right.
Damn
So,
shame.
next to the door.
The
That will bring us to Casper.
All right. Try to free myself here.
Yep.
Wow. Yep. Doing great. All right.
Cassius.
Yep. Well, we know how this is gonna go. This is for me. Thanks, self. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. The Chosen's turn. He says, I wonder what you care more about, your treasure or your lives? And you hear a kind of crunching sound of metal coming from the building. And then he will take a single attack. We'll go against B because Ruby's kind of got someone right behind her. All right, B, that will hit you for 13 points of slashing damage and 4 force damage, and I need you to make a strength save for me.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't me.
Whoops.
I don't know why I thought I was being attacked. My bad.
Just assumed.
All right, B, you get launched back 10 feet back into the warehouse.
Okay.
And that is the Chosen's turn. Brings us to Athelos, who will run out next to the Chosen and attack him, taking out his swords. Miss,
Come on.
hit,
Come on.
and hit.
It's just like trying to hunt a rat. Just picture the Chosen as the rat, and you should be able to murder it.
The rat.
We're attacking Splinter now?
Yeah, he's getting his lunch.
Oh my god. B, your turn.
All right. I'm not looking hot anymore.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna be here, and I guess I'll take the dodge action for now.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Bring us to Arthur. Arthur will again attempt to get out. And that's just enough for him to squeeze out. And he'll go here. He'll cast another spiritual weapon next to the Chosen and attack. And miss.
Oh, buddy. Thanks,
All right.
bud.
At initiative count 20, you can hear the groaning of metal and wood from the roof become louder as the roof is starting to go. It will collapse on this count next round. Ruby.
Oh, cool. So I'm fucked.
Ruby, your turn.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I look at the people still trapped. I look at the Chosen. I look at the people that are still trapped. And I step over here. And I'm gonna swing at the Chosen again.
All right.
Short sword.
All right. That'll hit.
And then offhand with my dagger.
And she's
And up.
I'm gonna consume my seal, so you get an extra 2d. Takes my first hit.
Additional 7. All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
And as I do so, I'm gonna say to him, I thought you didn't kill people. Collapsing a roof on some unconscious folks doesn't seem like the way you normally do things.
Who said I didn't kill people?
Plenty.
Is that your turn then?
Yep.
Fulcrum, your turn.
Well, I'm going to fail to try and get out again.
Hey, you got it.
That's what we're talking about. That's our copy.
And I can't even make it out of here in time.
Sarcophagus will be fine.
Either way, the sarcophagus is lost. But yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else, so.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring us to Malkir.
Alright. 15, 20, 5. Get around him. Bonus action plus another seal. Two of those left. Not that I increased my charisma, so I have one more. That. Okay. And stab him with the spear. Because
Alright.
I'm an angry son of a bitch.
Sure.
19 to hit for 11 piercing.
Good. That'll hit.
Alright. We're gonna spend the interdict for another 11 necrotic.
Alright,
And
nice.
I will heal off of those. Alright, that was movement, action, bonus action.
Wait, so when you use a seal, it doesn't go away?
When I consume the seals, they go away, but I can bonus action, place another one, free action, consume it.
Oh, it's a free action to consume. That's why. Okay.
Otherwise, I would be fucked in terms of the action economy.
All right. So that's your turn. Cat, your turn.
I don't think I should do. Oh well. It's not gonna work. Oh wait. Yeah. I'm gonna hit Thorn Whip him.
Okay.
Do it.
God, I have to hit. Come on.
Yeah!
That'll hit.
One
for mere-
damage.
1 damage.
But it pulls him 10 feet towards me.
All right.
D6, D0.
What? Drop 0. I don't know why it does that, but that's how it was.
Rolling 1d6, d0.
Weird.
Oh, you know, I think, like, in the amount of dice that you put 1d6 instead of putting a 1 and then a d6, and so it defaulted to 1.
Yeah, it'll always roll 1 then.
What did I do?
Yeah. So
Oh,
we can fix it later. Just roll
Okay.
a d6 for now.
I'll laugh if you roll another 1 now.
I don't understand why it wasn't
There you go.
As per usual,
We'll
roll
explain
Oh,
20.
it
you're
later.
gonna fix it for me? Thank you. Whoever's fixing it for me. And then with my bonus action, man, I was gonna heal B, but I feel like I should heal someone who's trapped in here.
Yeah.
So, oh gosh, they're both hurt. I think Falcrum can take more than Casper, though.
Generally, I think.
Oh, wait! I just remembered how my thing works. Never mind. I'm gonna healing word Falcrum, and then I can use the chalice one, because it's as long as I heal one, I can heal a creature within the range. So I can use it to send the second one to Casper. Look at me go. Doing this thing properly. So this is for Falcrum. 7. And then this is for Casper. 9.
9.
All right.
And then I don't want to run nearby him, but I'm still in. Wait, I think I can also get out of the building.
You have to get out of the building.
Okay, but the sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus will
You have
survive
to
the
get out of the
building.
building.
Yeah, but I'm greedy.
Get out of the fucking building. Are you greedy for your
Point,
life
though.
or money?
I'm the sin of greed.
What are you doing?
Can't collect things if you're dead.
You're right. I'm getting out. I get
All right.
5, 12, up there.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Kit, your turn.
I cannot help people,
Well, that-
especially Casper.
Yeah.
However, wait, hang on. I closed my character sheet like a dumbass. Hang on. I don't know why I did that. It got to my turn. I was like, cool, X. Just closed it.
Oof.
Well, I will drop concentration on making the box lighter again. And now here's the question. Do I give Casper more speed? Have you been rolling acrobatics or athletics to get out of this?
Well, I am not strong.
That's fair.
That must be no for sure.
Oh god. Hang on. Oh god. This character sheet. Can you just cooperate with me, please? For the love of God. Okay, I can get out of here and still do this then. We'll give you more movement so that hopefully, if you succeed, you can get out of here. So I will drop the adjust density on the sarcophagus to cast adjust density on Casper, and I will have your weight so your speed has increased by 10 feet. You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, but you're not rolling that anyways to get out of here, so I figured that doesn't really matter. And then I will leave the building. Take a quick little hit. I guess I'll go here. I mean, he can opportunity attack me, I guess, if he has it, but... Or if he wants to. But yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Alright. He will not attack you.
Ooh.
Casper, it is your turn.
I believe in you, buddy.
Wait a second. He is just doing a Batman move. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Okay. Let's see. Is that... Okay. So, question for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Can I thunder wave in such a way as to blast the rubble off of me?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Are you trying to force push?
Well, yeah, it's literally what I'm doing. The same thing I
Yeah.
did to the boxes. I'm just trying to blast me free.
I mean, it'll more just destroy the rubble than actually push it, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
easy enough. You can do that.
Yeah, I will do that.
Sadly, it can't push you 10 feet away.
That's fine. I don't want to. And then I'm gonna get up and go here.
Sounds good.
That's all my movement. And then as a bonus action... I am going to inspire Fulcrum. Just give him a thumbs up.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah, the only person that can't make it out of the building in time.
You'd be fine. You're a big boy.
The good news is you're right there. We can pull you right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also
We won't let
the
Casper
most qualified.
blast the boxes again.
The most qualified to be okay to get out of the building after the rubble.
Yeah. We're in a fucking turtle shell for armor, alright? We're all wearing paper.
Alright. The Chosen's turn. Casper and Cat, if you like, you can make a attack of opportunity as he goes to leave your range.
Well, I don't get an attack either.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave your range.
Ah, okay.
What? Where's he going?
He's going back
I
in.
mean, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I don't have Warcaster. Why didn't I take War? Because I took stupid telepathy. Okay.
So you're wanting to be telepathic.
I have a stick. Hiya. Oh, dang! 3 whole damage!
That will hit. As the two of you go to stab him, and as Casper goes to stab him, and you go to whack him with a stick.
Wait, that rolled a d6. I wanted a d8. Oh well, whatever. It's fine.
Oh, two-handed, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, if you want, you can roll 2d8. 'cause-
Okay. Take. Oh. I rolled it wrong. Take that!
Alright. So yeah, as you go to hit him, he puts as a reaction, he kind of like puts his hand up, and you see just like a slight invisible psychic shield move off to one side. Your attack, blocking the attack. And then he moves to flip over Felcrum, landing on the box. And then Felcrum, I need you to make a strength saving throw as he throws his hand out towards you, and you feel an invisible force start pushing you towards the exit.
Hell.
Unless you want to choose to fail.
Muted? Question mark?
No, I was rolling. I was just waiting for it to go. My computer is going really slow right now.
Alright.
12.
Okay. That will fail. So you get launched out of the building, directly into Cat.
Ow.
So you kind of push her back. Move, people.
I hate this guy.
Oh, I hate this man so much. It's
Oh, don't worry. We're going to
unreal.
kill him.
Every time he's just.
I didn't say right now.
Yeah.
He will fucking die.
And Athalos, on his turn, shoots him.
Thanks, Athalos.
And the Chosen used his reaction already. So he shoots him directly in the chest, killing him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No way.
Holy shit.
What?
He was at 1 hit point after Casper stabbed him.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
Dang it, I just wrote Kill the Chosen in my
Joke's on
quest marker.
Joke's on you, Mike. I already have a cool jacket.
Alright, and so as he kind of like sits there on the sarcophagus, this crossbow bolt in his chest, he says, "You've chosen correctly."
Ugh.
Ugh.
We can't even be happy with this guy.
Boo! Just fucking die!
B, anything you want to do on your turn?
Shoot him.
I kind of want to shoot him again.
Fucking
again.
shoot
I'm
him!
just gonna shoot him again.
Believe this.
Kick him while he's down.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's totally a trick.
Gotta be.
Alright, you shoot him again. He doesn't move to block it because he can't. As a second arrow right next to the crossbow bolt.
Oh, also, did Athalos run out, or is he still standing in there?
That's Arthur.
Oh,
Arthur hasn't
Arthur.
gone yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Athalos is the grizzled old man. Arthur is the anime
I
soft boy.
got confused on the tokens. They looked similar because they're so small. Never mind.
Yeah. And then on Arthur's turn, he runs out. And immediately after Arthur runs out, the roof collapses onto the Chosen and the sarcophagus.
It can't be that easy, right?
Yeah, he actually did. I don't believe it.
It can't be that easy.
All right.
Just,
You all kind of stand there, in shock. And the only thing that snaps you out is the sound of alarm klaxons as guards are on their way here.
Do we
Oh my god.
go in to recover the?
We're not.
Obvious?
We're
God, no. Get
we
the fuck out of
literally-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can find it
think we
again
got-
later.
We gotta go.
Yep.
Can I in this moment can I pop Inkblot out and just be like, do you see anybody coming for us? And I just like give him the chuck in the air like, fly, you stupid bird.
What the fuck?
You bigger airplane.
Fly, you fool!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also as soon as I
I
like
just
let
take
him
off.
go,
Oh, fuck this. Just out.
yeah, I also will follow Casper, but I just, hey, man, if I can get a heads up on what direction guards might be coming from, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Alright.
start laughing. I was like, ha, I'm faster!
You can just stop concentrating.
All right. I'm assuming everybody is running then.
Yes,
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm
Stop
gonna
Reluctantly,
Cast
but
it,
yes.
make him slower.
I'm gonna heal. Be real real
quack.
fast
Real
and
quack
quick
quack.
at the same
Real quack.
time.
Real
quack as we start to run, but then I'm gonna drop my starry form so that I'm not a glowing beacon.
Okay.
Call.
So, as you all run off into the night through the alleyways, that's where we'll end tonight.
All right.
I
Okay. As we're running out, though, I toss a cure wounds on B.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she got 15
Yay.
from me and
Yeah, I see her health is super low on my screen. So
yeah. Well, I only just healed her, so too.
okay.
So we
Well,
good.
either way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
More health, more health.
either way, I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll hopefully catch you next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.